Hi, beautiful souls. Coach Rachel Lynn back with you again today. Happy Valentine's Day to all of you out there. And I know Valentine's Day can be a wonderful day of love and affection with those that we are either dating or married to, in relationships with of some sort. But I also know that Valentine's Day can be a not so pleasant day for people who don't have a companion or have maybe recently gone through a divorce or a breakup. So Valentine's Day can have kind of like bipolar ends in terms of the way people view it and experience that. So I just wanted to bring a brief message to all of you today as we celebrate February 14th as Valentine's Day. So what I want to think about is love. And a lot of times we get hung up on relationships. Sometimes we stay for many years in a miserable state or an unhappy state, knowing that maybe we deserve better or would like different things in our lives, or maybe that you've outgrown your partner. And a lot of people stay for a long time trying to make things work that just aren't meant to work. And a lot of times this holds people back from moving forward because they're afraid to be on their own. They're afraid to be alone, or they are afraid that they can't find someone that they love as much as their current partner, despite the fact that maybe the relationship just simply is not working. So there's a lot of scenarios people may find themselves in, but letting go is one of the most powerful things that you can do for yourself and for your partner if you're in an unhealthy relationship that, despite effort, it's not going anywhere. So when you let go of something, you actually free yourself. So it's in our own mind that we think that we can't do something or that we won't be able to make it through that breakup or that loss or that we'll never find someone else. But the fact is, if it's not working, it's not for you. And that's something that you have to really keep in mind. And I always talk about trusting the process. So this requires tremendous trust on your part that if in your gut, or what I also refer as the knocking under the hood, if it is telling you that this relationship is not right for you or that you're not receiving what you deserve or what you want, then you have to trust the process that you are being led to another path. Maybe it's some time being by yourself to work on yourself, to learn how to love yourself. That way, when you do find a partner that does reciprocate that love, it is much more solid, nurturing, and loving than one that you're trying to force. So I want to encourage you to force is to know that force is not what you need to be doing at this point. You need to let things flow. So when we try to force things, that should be the automatic red flag for us that it's not working or it's not meant to be. And trusting the process and the knocking under your hood of what it's trying to tell you, and go with that. Your gut will tell you, your instincts will tell you when it's time to let go and move on despite the fears, because you never know what is waiting on the other side when you get that courage to just move on. And telling you folks, it can be extremely beautiful, and it can check every box of everything that you've been looking for if you can find that courage within yourself. And that also requires a lot of self love. And if you are one of those people who are not in a relationship on this Valentine's Day, this is a phenomenal day to show yourself some love. And that can be different things. I mean, if you want to buy yourself flowers, if you want to take yourself to dinner, if you want to, just chill out and nurture yourself, or whatever that might look like, but to make it a special day for you, knowing that you deserve love, and that the simple fact that you're not in a relationship does not mean that you are not lovable or worthy of a healthy relationship. So, trusting and letting go of what's not for you, but also learning to take Valentine's Day, if you are single, as a time to nurture yourself, something for your own development, and something that you can use to help you. That way, when you are in another relationship, you are coming from a much more solid foundation, self assurance, self love, self respect. And that is going to set the tone for the next relationship that you have. So I just wanted to kind of share those thoughts with you today on Valentine's Day, because I know it's a kind of a hit or miss day for folks. And I just wanted to throw out some love to each of you, some encouragement, some insight, and to encourage you that even though, it may not be the best situation for you right now, is find a way to make it work for you. Because the last thing we want to do is pull over beside the road and stay parked curbside because one, we don't have a partner or we're in a miserable relationship. You hold the keys to all of those scenarios. And speaking from experience, it takes a tremendous amount of courage to take that next step. But when you ask yourself, what if it leads me to something more beautiful than I could have even imagined? Or the things that I did want for myself that I really was settling for less. So I hope this message resonates with you guys on this Valentine's Day. And again, I just want to send you guys some love and hope that you send yourself some love on this day as well. And until next time, keep living life in the driver's seat.